You guys look amazing. I'm really, really happy to be back in the kitchen with you guys again today. If you are new to the channel, you might as well subscribe right now because clearly, look at the vibes. It's family vibes here. You are welcome. And if you're already a part of the family, thank you for clicking on this video. We love you guys so much. Make sure you're in the comments talking to us. Turn on your post notifications. We love you. We're so happy that you're here. Almost 500,000 of you. I'm not going to ramble because Mahir said we have big surprise today.
Lord of mercy.
Our daughter Chauntelle is joining us in the kitchen today.
Chauntelle is in the kitchen.
Oh my goodness, this is our eldest daughter. Yeah, and she has something in store for us.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be helping her in the kitchen.
Yes.
And she'll be showing you what she's going to be doing.
Guys, I've told you guys so many times over the last couple years, I've said, Chauntelle, she is, you think Daddy's a great cook? You're about to experience something different. So I'm really excited to get this episode going. I'm happy to see all of you guys in the kitchen. This is beautiful. And you know what? I'm not going to yap anymore because I know you guys are like, get to it. So without further ado, please tell the people them where we are cooked today.
Candied Yams.
Cheese.
Lord of mercy.
Candied Yams.
Candied Yams.
Candied Yams. We've been wanting this on the channel for a very long time. We have to give all of the credit to our American subscribers because we know this is your guys' stuff. This is your steez. So honestly, I'm excited. My sister makes amazing candied yams. So she's leading the way today. Happy that she's in the kitchen. Chauntelle, where do we begin?
All right, well, first we're going to wash our hands.
Wash the hands, okay? So you guys know washing is important in here.
Yep.
Wash your hands.
Especially if you have nails. I know sometimes people are have the stigma about people who have nails on. So you want to make sure that you're extremely thorough with the hand washing.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Just gonna wash our hands thoroughly, nice.
And that's a great start.
Yeah. And thank you, Deddy. And dry our hands. Now let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
All right. So we went to Costco.
Okay.
And we got this brand. It's called Dolce Vita. These say sweet potatoes, but also people call them yams.
Okay.
There's a difference between like the Jamaican sweet potatoes and these sweet potatoes or yams. These are usually orange fleshed, and the Jamaican ones have like red skin, and they're usually yellow, kind of white flesh.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, so this is a Jamaican sweet potato.
Okay.
This is what they look like.
So you don't use the Jamaican sweet potato for it?
No. So you're going to use what they would call yams.
Okay.
What normally they would call yams.
Okay,
and they're orange fleshed.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So I've already washed my yam or sweet potato, and we're just going to peel them. Right? Peeler.
So Chauntelle used a peeler, guys. You know Daddy's not going to use that peeler.
I feel that if I use a peeler, I don't lose as much of the flesh. I feel like when I use a knife, I cut off too much. Yeah. So I feel like it's better.
So I guess you guys already did some over here and prepped.
Yes. We prepped some.
This was already prepped. Right? So they are already cut. And she just placed them in some water so that they don't get dark.
So they're not all like oxidizing and getting all dark and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys are sweet enough to leave this one so that you guys can see how it's done.
Can see it.
Okay, so now that we've peeled our yams, we're gonna go ahead and rinse it off, and then we're gonna cut it. We don't want it too thin, and we don't want it too thick. Finger there.
Yeah, just be careful of your fingers, guys.
Yep. And then we're just putting it into the bowl with the rest of them in the water. Again, we said just to make sure that they don't turn brown.
Okay, so the water is so that they don't change
They
color.
don't change color.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Perfect.
Okay, so Deddy is going to juice an orange. So in this recipe, you can use the juice of 1 to 2 oranges. We're just going to use 1. You can also use pineapple juice. Any sort of fruit juices, more like, I guess, orange, pineapple, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Not everybody puts that in there, but I feel like it builds flavor.
Okay, and we love flavor, so
Right?
we're here for the flavor.
Yeah. Perfect.
You said 1 full one, right?
Yep. So
Okay.
1 to 2 oranges.
1 to
but
2.
because we do have other liquids that's going in here, I only decided to use 1. And because the yams do spring water as well.
Okay. Okay, cool. And then, Mommy, what are you doing with this?
So I am going to be draining off the water off the yams. So just getting them prepared. So I'll just go over to the sink here and get that water out of this pan. The yams look so pretty.
Yeah, they are really
Yeah. Very nice.
pretty. Okay, and then Chauntelle, you got something going on over there?
All right. So over here, I'm gonna start building the sauce.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna start off with 1/2 cup of unsalted butter. You can use salted butter, but we have unsalted, and I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt into the recipe. So if you have salted butter, then just use the salted butter, and then you won't have to use any salt inside the recipe.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So we're just gonna let this melt.
And the heat is on high?
The heat is on, let's say, medium.
Medium.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait till that all melts through. And once this is melted, I'm gonna add in 1/2 cup of brown sugar and
Okay.
1/2 cup of granulated sugar.
Oh, that's what you have over there.
Yes. Okay, so to my melted unsalted butter, I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of brown sugar
Okay.
and then 1/2 cup of granulated sugar.
Okay.
Okay. And then if I can get the orange juice, please. Okay.
Orange juice.
We're gonna add the juice of 1 orange. Okay. And then we're going to grab, Mommy, if you can grab the cinnamon. Next. Cinnamon, I have 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. Okay. And then I'm gonna put the vanilla at the end. Okay. And we're just gonna stir this so it all incorporates.
And the heat is still on medium, right?
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. But you have to be careful because you don't want the sugar to like burn, right? Happens quickly. You can also use a whisk for this to incorporate everything all together.
No. So you were saying that you could use a whisk?
Yeah, you can also use a whisk because it helps to better incorporate the sugar and the spices.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn up the burner right now.
Okay. So like
So it's
what?
a little,
Just right below?
like right below high, on like 2 notches. Just so I can see some bubbles.
Okay.
And once I start seeing the bubbles, then I'm gonna add the yams in here. And at the end is when I'm going to add our little secret ingredient.
Okay.
Yeah. To take
Deddy's
it up a notch.
kitchen. Twist. There's a twist on it. Okay.
So you can see the bubbles are starting to form, which is making the sauce thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's what you want. You want it to be a nice thick sauce.
Okay.
And don't forget your pinch of salt if you have unsalted butter. Just a pinch.
Just a pinch if you used unsalted butter, guys. So if you use the salted one, you don't need the pinch. Up. Oh, it's gotten thicker.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just using half a cup each of brown sugar and granulated sugar. But if you like it sweeter, then you can use more. It's all to your taste and your preference.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna add in the yams. Okay, so we're just placing the yams in. Placing the yams in. Get them all in there. I've turned down the burner so it's just above low.
Okay, perfect.
That way it doesn't, like all the sauce doesn't evaporate.
Okay.
And then once we're finished
Oh,
putting in
because
the
if it was
yams.
still on high, all of the sauce would have been gone.
Exactly.
Oh, nice.
So you see that? How it's actually starting to candy? Do you see how it's starting to candy in there? So yeah, really, really good.
So wait, you can layer them on top?
Yeah, you can layer them, but eventually it's all gonna like all mix up for it.
Okay, cool.
So
Interesting.
Wow, looks pretty already, and it's not even half done.
Well, because I know what it tastes like, you guys, if you've never had a candied yam situation before, and you're gonna have it the first time after watching this recipe, oh my gosh. Try just eat it one time a year, you hear? Because I know you're gonna be in love with it.
One time a year.
Once or twice.
Yeah. She giving you a prescription, eh? Oh, dear. Okay.
all right, perfect. So all the candied yams are now in the pan. So what we're gonna add is our last two ingredients.
Okay.
One of them is our secret ingredients.
Oh, a secret ingredient.
So one, we're gonna add the vanilla last, and this
Is this vanilla extract or is this
is
essence?
vanilla extract.
Okay,
This is
extract.
vanilla extract.
Okay.
And this is 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I just put that inside there.
Okay.
And our secret ingredient. How much did you put in?
Four tablespoons.
This is not 4 tablespoons.
I use this one.
There's no way. That's
A teaspoon. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
You need more.
Need more.
This is.
I was
look
supposed
at
to
this. Look at
say.
the difference. This is a tablespoon.
Oh,
Mommy's just trying to get us to have less.
Right?
She's just trying to get us to have less inside it.
okay. So you want more?
Yeah.
Okay, so the secret is out.
Secret ingredient.
The secret is out.
Appleton rum.
The Appleton Jamaican rum.
Okay, I would need more than that, according to
Yes.
my sister.
Yes, we need more. Okay, so I'll put
Hold on,
this is
let me see something.
okay.
Okay.
That's not even
about
That's
half.
2
Was that 2
tablespoons.
tablespoons?
2
Okay.
tablespoons.
So we're gonna go 4 tablespoons.
Okay, so that's 1. So that's 2
2
tablespoons.
tablespoons. So in total, it's 4 tablespoons of Appleton rum.
Okay.
I'm just skinting the rum.
Yeah. Yeah. It not cheap.
Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna turn the burner back up to about medium, and then you want to cover it, and you're gonna let it steam for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
And once it's fork tender, we're gonna transfer it into a baking dish.
Okay. So we're waiting for the next 20 to 25 minutes.
20 to 25 minutes.
Until fork tender.
Yes.
Before we transfer off to the baking dish.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll be back in 25.
Okay, Lord of mercy.
I can't, you guys.
Me can't wait for taste this, you know, people. Oh, because this is top notch.
I'm ready because
Yeah, this is top notch, man.
I know what's going on the side of whatever we have for dinner tonight. So I'm excited.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
25 minutes, y'all.
Yep.
Okay, so we're about at the 10-minute mark,
Okay.
and I just want to get some of the sauce and pour it over the yams.
Okay.
Right? You can see it bubbling there. That's because the yams, they spring water. So they're creating more of the juice in here.
Okay.
Once it gets closer to the end, like when it's supposed to be tender, you'll see that the sauce will thicken up a bit more.
Okay.
So you just want to mix it so you can try to get them all inside the bath. Mix all the yams up so you can get them all inside the bath, everybody inside the party.
Okay.
Yeah. You can smell the rum.
See, I would have left them for the 25 minutes like you said. So luckily here, you guys know that you got to open it back up, take a look, and get all the juices all over.
Yeah, everybody's getting all slathered up. And then you're gonna cover them back up.
Cover it back for the remaining
Yeah,
15.
for the remaining time.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's been our 25 minutes. They are fork tender, as you can see.
Ooh.
And so what I'm gonna do is use a slotted spoon to take them out of the liquid. Don't do this if you don't have marble or granite countertops. It will melt. Okay. So I'm gonna take the yams out of the sauce and place them into our baking dish. Now why I'm doing this is because I'm gonna thicken up the sauce a little bit, and then I'm gonna pour it on top, add our nutmeg on top, our marshmallows, and then we're gonna place it in the oven
Okay.
to bake.
You guys heard that? Marshmallows. I think that's the part that I'm most excited for. I love marshmallows.
You can smell the rum. And all the spices.
I had a little taste, you guys. Just a little early taste, and my gosh.
This might look
My
a little
gosh.
light for some people, because some that I've seen do it, it looks a little darker, but I think it also depends. It also depends on how thick the sauce gets. So once it gets thicker, then and I pour it on top, then you'll see how dark it is. Oops.
Wow, it looks good, guys. Oh my goodness.
And this is like perfect for the holidays.
Yeah.
You know, we thought this would be a perfect recipe for you guys right now because Canadian Thanksgiving is coming, and then right soon after that is American Thanksgiving. So you guys better be sharing this recipe with all the people that you want to be cooking for the holidays.
And don't miss out on that Appleton rum.
Yeah, don't miss out on the Appleton run because actually it really does make a difference. The taste that I just had, wow.
Actually, you can use any spiced rum for this. I think spiced rum is better for this because it goes with all of the cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla.
Okay.
What about brandy?
Yes, you can also
Brandy,
use brandy
yeah.
or like any type of cognac.
Brandy or cognac.
Okay, so the rest of the sauce that's left in here, I'm gonna put this on high heat so it thickens up, and then I'm gonna pour it over the yams, and then some fresh nutmeg, marshmallows, and in the oven.
Okay. All right. So this is thickening up to go on top of this bad boy.
Yes.
Okay. Deddy, have you ever made a candied yam?
Yeah, man. Different.
Different than this though.
Yeah.
Okay. You excited for the candies?
Oh, yeah.
Candied yam?
Yeah.
Very excited. Can't wait to eat some of it.
We're gonna be having something delicious tonight. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to. Well, maybe you guys will in the next episode, but ooh, I'm ready. So Chauntelle, where did you learn how to make candied yams from?
I watched it. I watched a lot of videos, a lot of cooking videos.
Okay.
I watched a lot of. It's mainly an American side dish that they have with Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I saw it, and one day I was like, okay, let me just try making it for. I think it was Thanksgiving the first time we made it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. For
All right.
Thanksgiving, and then
It's been a hit ever since,
It's been
huh?
a hit. Yeah. Our American cousins know all about it.
Oh, it's actually thickening it. So what
Yeah.
is making it thicken up like this?
So it's
Just
the
'cause you're stirring
heat.
it?
So it's the heat, right? There's butter inside here, and then the sugar. So like
You didn't add anything more
no,
to it.
this is just everything that's in there. So
It's
once you
just
do
the
it with high
process.
heat, the high heat
Thickens
helps
it.
Yeah, helps to thicken it.
Process of caramelization.
Exactly. That's how, like, you know.
I'm sorry, mommy.
The process of caramelization.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times people do
Lord have mercy.
I cannot.
A lot of people make caramel, like caramel. Is it caramel or caramel?
Tomato,
Caramel.
tomato.
I don't know.
Potato, potato.
Yeah. And how you know once you can get like a spoon, or I can use a spoon. If I use usually people check the thickness of the sauce by giving this on the back of the spoon. If it's so that right now for me is still too thin. So if it coats the back of the spoon and I can like go right through it.
We'll swipe through. Oh yeah, Daddy does that sometimes.
Or you can use thickening agents if you want to, but I think it's better not to use really any thickening agents, especially since like mommy's gluten friendly, right? I don't want to really use the cornstarch.
Okay.
Unless you have like gluten friendly cornstarch, or some people make like a flour slurry to help it thicken up.
Guess what, guys? Me decide to sneak in a little bit more of the Appleton rum.
Funny.
So, just one cockful, you know. Just one cockful.
Careful.
Cockful.
So, I am just going to pour it over.
And remember, you guys
Yams.
can do this to your liking.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to do any rum at all, you don't have to do any rum. It does not need rum. It doesn't call for rum. But you know, we're Jamaicans, so.
And now this is the thickness.
Oh, this
That
is the
we need.
thickness that you wanted.
Yeah. So now I'm just
Okay,
gonna
that
pour
looks
it
so
over.
like sticky and yummy.
Yeah.
We are Jamaican, so we're a little bit extra.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, look at that.
Gorgeous.
Ooh. That looks so good.
Now we can just get the nutmeg, the fresh nutmeg.
Fresh nutmeg is here.
Mommy's gonna put some fresh nutmeg, grate some fresh nutmeg. You want to do about like a teaspoon fresh nutmeg on top.
Okay, so I have the
About a
nutmeg
teaspoon.
here.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just gonna right over the entire top of it. Nutmeg gives everything such a good flavor, guys. You know? So tasty when you use nutmeg and vanilla and all of those stuff. Think I can stop now, Chauntelle?
Yep.
Yep.
You're good to go.
Okay, good to go.
All right, and so the next thing we have is our bag of miniature marshmallows. Now, I normally use miniature marshmallows, but you can use the large marshmallows as well. I think it just covers more with less. You only need like one bag of it.
Okay.
The larger ones, you're gonna need more
Okay.
for that.
Hack.
But I think with the small ones, it's how it covers. Some people like it spaced out.
More
with
like
the-
chunky.
Yeah, they'll have like just dots of it, but I like to cover like the whole thing. So it's like that. Right. Okay.
I'm here for the covering the whole thing.
Alright, so just put the marshmallows.
Guys. Guys. Ooh, I can feel it coming on. Wow. You just know it's gonna be good. Oh my goodness.
Now this is not something that you're gonna have like
This-
all the time.
This is why I
Everything is
said once a year,
sweet.
twice
Once-
at most.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why everybody games during the holiday, because you have Thanksgiving, then you have Christmas, and it's like, once you have this one time, you're like, oh, you gotta make it at Christmas,
Yeah, for sure.
right?
They're sticky.
Oh, the marshmallows are a little sticky in
Yeah.
this bag. Ooh, this is so exciting, you guys. I don't think you guys know how excited. Daddy, you excited? I
Yeah,
just have to
man.
ask you again. You excited?
Yeah, man.
Make sure, you know? Or I'll have your plate.
So funny. You can't have me plate.
Please. Of course I can.
They have to cover every nook and cranny. Wow.
Look at you two go.
Yep. Awesome.
There and over here. Perfect. Okay, so
Perfecto.
now we're gonna put it into the oven on 350
Okay.
bake.
Okay.
You can do it on convection or bake, whichever.
Okay.
And you're gonna put it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Until this is melted. And at the end, you can put it on broil, but you need to watch it. It's like really overripe plantain. If you leave that for a second, burnt.
Bun up.
Yeah. So be careful
Okay.
when you put stuff on broil.
All right.
It's on what? How much?
It's on 350.
I love a good broil situation though because it has that nice brown top.
I think I may put it to broil for a couple of minutes, but for now, for the
Maybe
first
for a
10
minute.
to yeah, not even a minute. You can't even put it in there for a minute.
On
Yeah.
broil.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you want to do it less than a
Yeah.
minute on broil.
Like I feel like broil is like seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so right now, uncovered in the oven on 350 on bake so that it melts. And then we'll check out the situation and see if we need to put it on broil.
Okay, so how long is it in the oven? Sorry, just
So
making sure.
10 to 15 minutes till
Okay.
it's all melted. Or you can do it a little bit longer in case you just want it to get golden on its own. But I think after the 10 to 15 minutes, we'll put it on broil for like 50 seconds.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll be back in 10 to 15.
10 to 15. We are come right back.
Okay, so now we're going to check.
Woo-wee.
So melted. Looks a little brown, but not quite as brown as we'd like. So I think that we can stand to put it under the broiler for a bit. What do you guys say
Okay.
about that? But
50 seconds.
you cannot.
Not for long though, right?
So I'm gonna put it at the top. Whoops.
Oh, so you think it's better to lift it to the top?
Because
Yeah, the broiler is like
It's right there. Right at the top.
Oh, the broiler's at the top. Okay. Maybe I should have known this after all these years. But, okay.
Alright, and now I'm just gonna put it on broil. I'm gonna leave it on the 350 and I'm gonna put it on broil. And we're only gonna do it. Oh, whoops. I guess I have to cancel. So I'm gonna cancel it first. I'm gonna hit broil. And then 350. Broil.
For less than a minute.
Yeah, less than a minute. Literally a short conversation. Because you
Okay.
do not want it to go crazy.
Watch it very good. Because that thing burns fast.
Very
Okay.
quickly.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
See what the masterpiece is. Guys, it wasn't even 30 seconds.
Oh my
and we
goodness.
had to
Take
grab
it out.
it. But look at that.
Wow.
Wow, if we had left it for a full minute, it might have burnt. So you were right. You really do have to keep your eye on it, like
Yeah,
big
like
time.
plantain.
I get-
Overripe plantain.
Oh, because I
Wow.
guess the marshmallow is easy to burn, right?
But broil itself, anything that you're putting in there, broil, you
Broil
gotta
will
watch
just
it
like-
very carefully.
Okay. Guys, look at this. Oh my
beautiful.
goodness. It's stunning. Let me get the light on it so you can really see how this looks. Look at it, the little crackly parts with the sweet potatoes down there. My goodness, my goodness. So what do? How do you let it set? Like what's
Some people like to let it sit, but I mean, you can go right into it.
okay.
Because we thicken up the sauce, so it's like it's not runny. It should be great and delicious.
So basically what you guys are saying to me is
We
what?
have to make them a plate because we so anxious to taste it.
Wow. So Deddy, it's time to share out their plate.
It's time.
Okay. We're gonna get your plate, guys.
Okay. All right, here goes the first share. Woo. And there's actually no perfect way to do it. Just get in there. Ooh. Oops.
Wild pumpkin piece. I mean, it's your piece. I know it's your guys' piece, okay? I get it.
Marshmallow sticky.
Ooh.
Pull it off there.
Wow.
Very sticky. Wow. Just how I like it.
And nice, lots of juice in there.
Juices. Too good. See why you can't have this every day, guys? See why this is a once a year thing? Jeez. Delicious.
Yeah.
All right. Let's set it on the table.
Peace and love always.
Okay, so everybody has this. Wow, they didn't even wait for me, guys. They didn't even wait for me. And
What
look how
an
them
anxiety.
Look how them just had yam up on the food. The food what them said they were gonna share it for you guys.
Thank you, people.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
I mean, toot my own horn, but toot toot.
Now I need to toot my own horn, but toot toot.
This is nice.
Guys, and this is baby food compared to what she's able to make. So
Wow.
wow,
Awesome.
I know. I'm not even eating it yet, you guys. And look how Deddy just go back. Look how you just go back. Him love a sweet, you see, mommy.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Too good. Look
Yeah.
at that. Look at how
And,
good
and you know, like everything is coming out. You're tasting the yams. You're
The
tasting
rum.
the rum. You know, all the spices, the nutmeg. You know, the marshmallow. It all comes together.
And what Chauntelle,
Everything.
Cinnamon.
what Chauntelle was saying was that, like, you know, yours is more on, say, the runnier side. Some people like theirs
You like it thicker?
thicker.
But we like to have the sauce. Like, this is how I normally make it. Like, we
Yeah,
have
the sauce is delicious because, guys, when you have this on the side of your curry goat or your oxtail or whatever your plate is,
And it all runs in.
and it all starts to run into each
your
other,
ham, your smoked ham,
Oh!
your smoked turkey.
you're gonna be so happy you had that extra sauce now. All right, well, listen, mommy is lost for words. I need to have a bite of this. We love you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on your post notifications. We love you here. Thank you for being a part of the family and being inside of the kitchen. Until the next episode. Not true.
Not true.
All right, love you.
Peace out.